Hi everyone, welcome to 2 Minutes of Advice. Today we've got two case studies, one of a major global brand that did something really well over the last couple of weeks and one where it didn't go so well. First, let's talk about on February 22nd, the national outage for AT&T. 73,000 AT&T customers in the United States without the ability to use their phone. Not a good look and not a great thing and super inconvenient, but a great case study of a brand that did a really good job of communicating with all of its most important stakeholders. First and foremost, communicating that there was a problem. Second, providing an alternative. Hey, you could use Wi-Fi calling, that's still working. Next, coming back and saying, listen, we want to reassure you that this is not a cyber attack. This is something that's going on internally. They were reassuring customers and making sure that folks knew that they had a game plan, and then came back afterwards and offered everybody a $5 credit. Now, you might ho-hum and say $5 isn't much, but it's still something, and for 73,000 customers, that's a lot of money. So what's the message? Always be communicating. We learned this in COVID. Even if you don't have all of the facts, very important to get in front of a situation and let your stakeholders know that you're aware and this is what we're doing, provide reassurance. Another example, however, that did not go so well over the last month, if you're a fast food fan, you know the brand Wendy's. On an earnings call last month, their CEO, Crayton, started talking about future initiatives and mentioned an initiative called dynamic pricing. Well, without much explanation, the media went nuts with this, assumed it was some kind of surge pricing like Uber or Lyft during really busy times. The media assumed we're going to jack up prices. Well, that's not what Wendy's meant at all, but unfortunately, because of the confusion and the lack of clarification, the cat was out of the bag. All this media coverage about speculation, their competitors, Burger King, started giving away free Whoppers, and in the meantime, Wendy's had a black eye with some really negative media coverage over something that it never intended. They came back and clarified, we're not going to be changing our prices during busy times or any other time. But they had to come back and clarify and apologize. So what's the lesson? Be really, really clear in your messaging from the get-go so you don't leave any room for speculation or for an open vacuum for someone else to come along and steal and take your narrative. Two great examples of one that went well with regular communication, one not so well with unclear communication, and that's 2 Minutes of Advice today from SunWest.